Good morning, everyone. Students, today in the economics class, we are continuing the same chapter, that is informal employment growth, informalization, and other issues. Students, in this chapter, you have studied the different aspects of employment, that is urban employment and the rural employment, and also the total workforce or the labor force, and the number of people who are working in urban areas and the rural areas. Today, I am explaining you the topic, that is informalization of Indian workforce. Informalization of Indian workforce means the total number of the workforce is the in informal sector is increases. Since the independence, that is after planning, the aim of our government is to raise the standard of living of the people, to provide them better jobs, generation of more employment opportunities, etc. Still, after independence in our country, most of the people are dependent on agriculture only. So because of industrialization, जैसे जैसे industrialization हुआ, industries start हुई, तो वैसे ही लोगों ने एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर्स के बजाय इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर में जो जॉब करना ज़्यादा बेटर समझा. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल दोज हु आर इन वर्किंग इन एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर नाउ, दे आर सरप्लस, दे आर फ्री, and they have joined, most of them have joined the industrial sector. But then also the people are not getting employment at that level, and those who are getting employment, their condition, financial condition was not so good, because the people those who are working in private sector are not getting good income, and even they are not getting other allowances also. Even after 20 to 25 years of doing their job, they are not getting any kind of additional benefits, like they are not having any maternity benefit, they are not having any leave without pay, and other benefits like that health facilities, free education, etc. Means they are not getting any kind of benefit, and even they are, whatever they are earning, that is also very low. So because of this, the employment condition was not good in India. So employment in India, we are studying in two heads, that is employment the people are getting into sectors like informal sector and formal sector. Informal sector is also known as unorganized sector, and formal sector is known as organized sector. So the employment is we have find in informal or the formal sector. Informalization of Indian workforce means when more number of people increases in the informal sector. जब informal sector में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों का work number बढ़ जाता है, या ज़्यादा से जो लोग काम करने लगते हैं, तो that is known as informalization of workforce. Now, what is informalization of Indian workforce? It refers to a situation whereby the proportion of workforce in the informal sector to total workforce increases. जब informal sector में लोगों का काम करना बढ़ जाता है, तो वो कहलाता है आपका informalization of Indian workforce. And basically, students, we have divided the employment in two sectors: formal sector or informal sector. Formal sector is also known as organized sector. Formal sector, you know, that all the public enterprises or private establishments which employ 10 or more hired workers are called formal sector establishment. जितनी भी पब्लिक एंटरप्राइजेज हैं या अदर प्राइवेट एंटरप्राइजेज हैं, अगर वो अपने एम्प्लॉयज, अपने यहाँ 10 से ज़्यादा एम्प्लॉयज, 10 या 10 से ज़्यादा एम्प्लॉयज को रखती है, तो वो फॉर्मल सेक्टर एस्टेब्लिशमेंट कहलाता है. एंड द कंडीशन ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट वॉज इन फॉर्मल सेक्टर वॉज ऑल्सो increasing, because formal sector has giving some benefits also, like the workers who are working in formal sectors have workers who work in such establishment are known as formal sector workers. जो लोग फॉर्मल सेक्टर में काम करते हैं उन्हें फॉर्मल सेक्टर वर्कर्स कहा जाता है. फॉर्मल वर्कर्स एंजॉय सोशल सिक्योरिटी बेनिफिट्स एंड अर्न मोर दोज इन फॉर्मल सेक्टर. फॉर्मल सेक्टर में काम करने वाले लोगों को सोशल सिक्योरिटी बेनिफिट्स भी मिलते हैं, लाइक प्रोविडेंट फंड, gratuity, and they are having good income. They are getting other benefits also, like they are getting leave without pay, they are getting maternity benefit, they are getting education allowances, they are getting health facilities, etc. So formal sector workers enjoy social security benefits and earn more than those in the informal sector. The government protects them in various ways through its labor laws, and they can form trade union to protect the interest. The workers, those who are working in formal sector, उनके लिए गवर्नमेंट ने भी कई तरह के रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस बनाए उनको, उनके इंटरेस्ट को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए, उनके बेनिफिट के लिए. एंड इवन दोज वर्कर आल्सो हैविंग देयर ट्रेड यूनियंस. अगर उनके साथ कुछ भी गलत होता है या उनके लिए जो रूल्स बनाए गए उनको कोई रूल्स को फॉलो नहीं करता है, तो उनके लिए ट्रेड यूनियंस भी हैं. जो ट्रेड यूनियंस जो है वर्कर्स के इंटरेस्ट को प्रोटेक्ट करती है, वर्कर्स के फेवर में काम करती हैं, और वर्कर्स के खिलाफ अगर कुछ भी गलत हो तो उसके लिए उनके एक्शन लेती हैं, या उनके खिलाफ गाइडलाइंस हैं, उनकी ट्रेड यूनियंस के अलग रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं जिसको कि फॉलो करना जितने भी फॉर्मल सेक्टर वर्कर्स हैं, फॉर्मल सेक्टर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, वो सबको फॉलो करनी पड़ती है. So students, we have divided the employment growth in two sector, that is formal sector and informal sector. फॉर्मल सेक्टर का मतलब ये वो सेक्टर है जिसमें कि 10 या 10 से ज़्यादा वर्कर्स काम करते हैं, एंड द पर्सन दोज आर वर्किंग इन फॉर्मल सेक्टर आर नोन एज रेगुलर वर्कर्स, और इनको बेटर जॉब्स मिलती है, बेटर सैलरी मिलती है, एंड अदर सोशल बेनिफिट्स आल्सो अवेलेबल टू देम. Even government is also making rules and regulation to protect the interest of these workers. Generally, formal sector workers are the workers who are working in public sector undertakings, and there are also some private sector undertaking also. So formal sector work is having the benefits of more than informal sector work.